The whole idea behind Here Nebraska Live at the 1200 Club was to set up a mini festival in a really intimate venue in Omaha, featuring 3 very diverse bands. Bands that provide a really good reference to the types of music that are in this state. Big Harp is Chris and Steph Sensini. Chris is from Valentine, Nebraska, and Steph is from LA. Their sound, I think, really does a great job of kind of melding that connection between those really 2 disparate cities. Digital Leather was, to me, the wild card on this bill and the one I was most excited about because I knew that it would be the most different, especially in the 1200 Club, which is used to kind of more sit-down kind of shows. These guys play raucous music, driving bass line, really kind of frenetic drums, really awesome synth. They just play this like really frenetic kind of synth punk rock. Kill County is this anti-folk, alt-folk, folk rock band. I don't know what you'd call them exactly, but I like it.
Grab a spur off the 83 line, rolling that leads out to Burnley. It's straight and flat. There's some old cat tracks on Cherry County now. South and it's grander, ain't never been my land, no sir. Sand and rain, oh pine laid pain, all that reed broken down. River here, it leads somewhere. It don't matter much where it's from. 'Cause the waves out past the lawn, they ain't never been my home. Your granddad made his way to this land in a black 38 Ford. Back in those days, this was a better place. What you see here today, it's just gray dust and bones, red rust, headstones, my son. If you pray along, be the only one, be the only one. And such, but it's alright, 'cause every day turns to night. This land ain't dying, she's a little tired from the times of trying to lay low. These roots run deeper than you know. Take my feet, lay them in the stream, put my voice on the wind. You hold my hands, rest them in the sand. Give my heart to the grassland. 'Cause I was never one of these city streets, my son. So if you pray along, be the only one, be the only one.
think one of the goals with our music is just kind of get people into like a certain place and getting people to like imagine themselves in this, imaginary, location where, which is basically everywhere, where people are going through tough times.
Sometimes there's like a misconception that when you're in the band and you're going on tour, you're just going out with your friends and having a good time. And you're always trying to fight that. You're like, no, it's actual work. It's difficult, it's real work. But then there's always that like guilt in the back of my mind that actually that's kind of actually what it is. Yeah. But I just won't admit it.
On the road, love, I got a few miles to go. I'm searching the sky for the signs. There's no song that's playing on the radio, and it eases my mind for a while. Leaning in on the dawn, and you could empty out your eyes on the colors the sun threatens to rise. And I'm gonna keep it steady, 'cause I feel wasted when I'm ready. Behind the wheel of this bird fly. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm gonna find. I feel like I'm just tired of the ride.
That song was always conceived of as like a ode to I-80. I'm always dreaming about the farms, all those barns just like sitting out there, and it's like working around agriculture and knowing like the struggles that everybody's involved in, and you can just learn a lot by just driving it. It takes you all your life.
I see these old farms, they're all scattered out in the light, and I wonder how the folks here could survive. 'Cause there's too much not to stay, there's too little runaway. These dreams they sing, they're better days. And there's that blood and desire, that's your dust wrapped in wire. That's the shadows of your fears and the fire. You're dancing on your madness until you can't go on. Just fade out the moon come dawn. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate it. The song's called Southwind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Southwind, I follow you down. Southbound El Paso town. There's a hot southern wind from the hills of Mexico. And I'm going to chase it down. Oh, boots, I follow you around. Smoky Mountain, Carolina bound. Where our good ends down in a day's wandering round. But I trust you and I follow you around. But oh yeah, I'll have one more round. But I won't trust to hope we'll be found. Standing anywhere but dust, 'cause it's 10 times a bust. But you're the best friend I got, pound for pound. Heart, you stay here in the sound. Don't you let them stormy seas drag you down. Won't you quiet her gale off Puget Sound? Won't you hold her, keep her till I come back round? Washington, North Border bound. Maggie, you're the reason problems that I was drinking's pretend, thinking about you. You got every reason now to treat me like, 'cause I kept you lonesome, treated you cruel, and Maggie, I know I'm glad you found me angry. I believe one day you rescue me, baby. We've all got our ways. You tend to love those things you can't say. My old man went to prison last years of his life. He was locked up in a hole under his crimes, and he made his decision, found peace with his mind. He ain't never said he was guilty, just quit taking sides. Maggie, I know I'm to blame. You found me angry, and I believe it. One day you rescue me, baby. We've all got our ways. You tend to love those things you can't say. never saw you coming. I hate to see you go, and Maggie, I know I'm to blame. You found me angry, and I believe that one day you rescue me, but baby, we've all got our ways. You tend to love those things you can't say. You tend to love those things you can't say. You tend to love. Thank you.
So this next song, The Train to Drink in the Dawn, has an interesting story. The Kill County guys were living in Lincoln's North Bottom neighborhood, next to the train tracks. There's kind of a drifter who started hopping off the tracks and showing up at their house and staying for a few months. And he'd come every so often, and they got to know him and became friends with him. And he tragically killed himself. And Josh wrote this song as kind of a way to cope.
It goes out to Andy Norman. Thank you. Son of white trash can. As a board, things look fine. From a rented house, broken blinds. Daddy was a well-to-do. Union broke and Mama fell ill. So I signed on as a man to be his poor boy, poor land. GI checks that never came through. Give them 4 years and all they give you. So if you did friends, if you good lives, 1,000 yards for your eyes. Till you broke down in a train yard. I never was bound to get far. Lincoln, Nebraska, I could use a friend right now. 'Cause there's bloodlines, amphetamines, and whiskey. And there's tears, and there's iron. And there's pills, please. It's dark dreams, the days that lay beyond. All the trains, drinking the dawn. Friend, please don't blame me, no. The man in my shoes was bound to wrong. So any train yard, a red line, a 45, a cheap wine, and I can't build no home, you know, my brother's house in Ohio. And I could use a friend right now. There's bloodlines, amphetamines, and whiskey. And there's tears, and there's iron, and there's pills, please. Dark dreams, the days that lay behind. All the trains, drinking the dawn. The sun was shining in the morning light. I saw the autumn night. Knowing the winter's coming, but I knew right then I'd never see another one. Black trains rolling by. I ran it down, caught her on the fly. Goodbye, family world. Goodbye. Don't blame the gun. There's no need lead them on and on. Says little birds are pretty things, and a better man they might find change. But as for me, you bury me beneath cedars and the pines, sun and all shine. Safe there I stay, wreckage in the waves. Dark dreams of days that lay beyond. On the trains, drink in the dawn. Thank you guys very, very much.
We were on tour, actually. I was in a band that was opening for your band.
Mm-hmm.
You were playing in the Good Life, which is an Omaha band, and I was
Yeah.
playing with Arenda Fink and Art Manila, and we just kind of started hanging out.
Yeah, late nights, hanging out, talking a bunch, and then that's what happened, I guess.
Yeah, I think, what was it, like 8 or 9 months later we were married, I think.
Yeah.
They have a wonderful, beautiful family, and they play beautiful music. Tonight they have a couple really great musicians with them, Dan McCarthy and Daniel Acanto, who you'll see in a moment. But they have a new album out on Saddle Creek called Chain Letters, which you should pick up. This is Big Harp. Give them a round of applause.
When you whistle in El Paso on a cold Laredo dawn, and your mind is just as windblown as the dirt roads you've been on. When you think you left your wallet on a counter back a ways, rest assured, my pretty baby. Rest assured, my pretty baby. Everybody pays. Ah, everybody pays. When you're standing on the front porch and the wind begins to howl, and you know you ought to move, but you just can't remember how. And it's only been a minute, but it feels like it's been days. Rest assured, my pretty baby. Oh, rest assured, my pretty baby. Everybody pays. Ah, everybody pays. When you're sitting in the bar and the band is setting up, while your friends are shooting pool and falling deep into their cups, while you're showing them your back and trying to wish them all away, rest assured, my pretty baby. Oh, rest assured, my pretty baby. Everybody pays. Oh, everybody pays. Elkabile's caught his foreleg in a twisted thorny wire, and I'll throw himself against it till he gives or he expires. While the mares are grazing easy on the far side of the gate, rest assured, my pretty baby. Oh, rest assured, my pretty baby. Everybody pays. Oh, everybody pays. When you whistle in El Paso on a cold Laredo dawn, when you're walking in the world, but you're living in a song, while you stamp your little checks onto a Venice seabed's clay. Rest assured, my pretty baby. Rest assured, my pretty baby. Everybody pays. Everybody pays. Everybody pays.
We didn't really start Big Harp until we'd been married for
Well,
A
Twyla
year
was,
or two?
Twyla was 6 months.
mm-hmm. She was 6 months
We
old.
know how long we've been married by our children.
Come over here.
The name Big Harp.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a story behind it?
Sort of. The Harp brothers, I think Micajah and Wiley Harp, were a pair of murderous bandits in the 1700s in the eastern U.S. And I think at one point before we even started the band, I kind of got into their story, and I was gonna write some songs about it maybe, and like do something, and I didn't end up finishing it, but I liked the name.
Take your pride, throw it on the ground. Put on a shepherd's cap to replace your crown. Abandon your wingtips for a steadier shoe. You got a long way to go, better lace up your boots. There's only one place to go. Take your meat, feed it to the dog. Take all your fine dishes, dash them on the rock. Human kindness is a skinny old cow, but you got no other milk to lie on now. What can you do when your luck gets thin? There's a line behind your shoes that you can't step back above. You're feeling now like all women. You got to pay for the things you lost. Walk all the way to the eastern coast, press on to the western shore. But you never be free till you stay at the foot of the door. You got to stay. You got to stay. You got to stay. Outside Kenosha in the snow. All your money, all your fortunate bread flips over the rail with the 6-horse when it breaks to the left. When you're down and your friends turn their backs, or when you're scrounging for tickets while they close down the tracks, you got to stand. You got to stand. You got to stand outside Kenosha in the snow. Steady on its studs, every old ankle leaning on its crutch, every old drunk stumbling backwards, searching for the wall, and every palm tree doubled over in the wind, every man on the street looking sallow and thin, every broke-legged racehorse chewing on the gates of his stall. Every yachtsman with $1 million in the bank float on the sea like a flake in a tank, tying his wrist to the wheel in the face of a squall.
when you think about the logistics of touring, I mean, it's very difficult. And then you add kids, and I can't even imagine how they pull that off.
Henry
Yeah.
was the real world shaker.
Yeah, he was born about 9 months after that tour that we met on.
Yes,
So
he was. Good news is we like each other.
We do.
Still. I mean, we didn't even go out. We didn't do anything, though. We
No.
stopped music. But again, we were happy, but we just were like shut-ins with our baby.
yeah, then after our second kid was born, Twyla, you kind of started pushing me to make a record.
I wanted him to make a solo record.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what Big Harp was supposed to be at first. It wasn't going to be named Big Harp. But then he kept asking for some help, and then
We just kind of started
we
working,
started
on
working
it together.
and then it became a band.
You run into people who are really familiar with the Omaha scene and know a lot about it, and and those people are usually pretty intrigued by the idea of Omaha.
People would just come to shows because they knew you were attached to the Saddle Creek scene, no matter what band it was. And it's cool. I remember I moved to Chicago for a while, I think, and I got a new driver's license. And I remember I was so sad to get rid of that Nebraska license, because there was at a lot of the clubs and stuff. When I give them my ID, they'd be like, "Oh, Nebraska, are you affiliated with these people?" You know, it's kind of like, yeah, you know, felt cool.
Gather round me, all you bucks. The fender's lowered and ears picked up. 'Cause I got the good news, been lifted up. I've seen the shape of what's to come. Ain't no dude, ain't no dead, ain't no shirt, stainless sweat. Ain't no chamber loaded up, ain't no bottom in that cup. Ain't no play, no work, ain't no sky, just dirt. Gather round me, all you go. Bring your sorrows, trials and woes. Let them fall, just like dirt on a place made in the yard of a church. Ain't no play, no work, ain't no sky, just dirt. Ain't no play, no work, ain't no sky, just dirt.
Thanks so much. Oh, thanks.
Great bands skip over Omaha to go to fucking Denver or something. You know, it's like not discrediting Denver, but it's like, why would you not stop it? You know, here on your way
Bands
from.
drive through.
Yeah, they just drive through, and it's just a very overlooked city, which kind of makes it more of diamond in the rough. You know, and it does have a lot of, like, it's got a great music scene, like awesome people, excellent venues, etc. So
I think in the last 5 years, maybe, definitely in the last 10 years, Omaha's been put on the map in the music scene, in the music community, in the touring agencies and all that stuff, whereas it really was a skippable place before. Now it's like, well, it's got a decent location, no cities nearby. If you're going west from Chicago, or you know, there's a lot of routes that it fits on, and I think there's a lot of nice venues here now that can support touring bands at pretty much any level, which is cool. I think that's part of what makes this music community flourish.
Desert to the burning sand, total isolation, and you held my hand. You kept me from losing my mind. Couldn't tell the difference between sand and time. All these mountains have me climbing to you. Listen to the music you don't have inside. They will hunt you down. Wild animal. All these mountains have been climbing to. Whoa, I must be dreaming. 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 Whoa. In my brain, they're whispering that I should kill you, whispering that I should kill you with a butter knife. Slice your throat and drink your blood. Idiots get nothing made love on a plastic sheet. As usual, I am just a soldier boy on a mission of cold salvation. Mission of cold salvation. I'm a criminal. Watch me dance on broken rocks and cut everything to pieces. Cut everything to pieces like a lattice. Catch 22, it'll get you too. Catch 22, it'll turn you green. Catch 22, are you blue? Catch 22, put you on the wire. Catch 22, over your star. Catch 22, they don't know you know. Catch 22, I'm an alien. just a lone boy with my bubblegum colored umbrella. Bubblegum colored umbrella, such a fancy ride. Fuzzy, fuzzy, fuzzy life, fuzzy, 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 fuzzy life, fuzzy life, fuzzy life, oh, 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 oh. Am I? That's what it do, it'll get you too. That's what it do, it'll turn you green. That's what it do, when you're high you blue. That's what it do, 'cause you're on the wire. That's what it do, you're a mega star. That's what it do, you know you know. That's what it do, I'm an alien.
It's a good mode of expression, and I feel like I need that, and I'm a big fan of other people who need that, so it made sense for me.
It's not like I was trained to be a musician.
No,
like from
me neither.
day one. I kind of just fell into it, and that's what I like.
Because everybody likes music.
You don't pick it, and it doesn't pick you. It just kind of happens.
Song's called White People. Everybody has got nothing to say. Your brain's confused, follow me. I'll lead you from the gates of hell. And if you think you're gonna fall, then look my way. And if you think you're gonna fall, then look my way.
So Digital Leather has played shows around the world, big shows, small shows, basement shows, large venues, and they recently played Nebraska's biggest rock show, Maha Music Festival.
Good gig to get. It was a hell of a lineup. It was a lot of excellent. I mean, the sound was really great. A lot of people there, and I think it was good for the city to have something and people keep supporting, and pretty cool for Omaha to have something.
It's amazing to have, I think it's amazing to have a festival that's a real festival in Omaha, Nebraska. I mean, the lineup's legit. It's run well. There are great food sponsors.
There's lots of beer.
There's lots of beer. I think it's amazing, and I think we felt lucky for being asked to do it, just like any band would.
If I I told you a secret, could you really keep it contained in these walls? Are we in danger of becoming strangers? Will I get into your car? Oh, too much despair and rejection. Can't stand to see your reflection. There's bad like an injection. I can't run fast enough. The sun is rising, we're vaporizing into a cold gray cloud, destroying reason. This is your season to turn upside down. Too much despair and rejection. Can't stand to see your reflection. This spread like an infection. I can't run fast enough. For a drop of affection. Just for a drop of affection. Just for a drop of affection. Curse on me, fooling too full, trying to stay hot, trying to stay cold in you. Well, it just doesn't matter, splatter and splatter. At a time like this, I could use a new battery. Yeah, you own little nothing, you own little God, special container, you're enclosing me. You never run out, you're never alone, you're styrofoam, and I'm a block of ice. Just a block of ice in your styrofoam. Styrofoam, and it's good for you. Pick it up, put it in your mouth, and chew away. I'm hypnotized, absorbing the white. Don't care if I'm wrong, 'cause I know that I'm right with you. And that's true. But it really don't matter, I'm staying out here. I can touch the wall, and everything nice and clear. Staying with you, never going home. You're styrofoam, and I'm whatever you want me to be. Whatever you want.
Funding for this program was made possible in part by the Nebraska Arts Council.
So I think that was an interesting experience for all of those bands. They're used to playing for big crowds in, small venues, big venues. Kill County would probably say that they're most comfortable playing on their front porch. But I don't know how much experience they have with, a ton of lights and camera people running around and just constant movement and people sitting down to watch the show. So I think they handled it really wonderfully.
We know our music well enough that we can handle things like that might seem strange. Like 40-foot boom cameras swinging across the stage.
Well, it was my first Digital Leather show, so that was nerve-wracking.
Interesting. I think
it
was
Sean
interesting.
Came up to me, he's like, "You're in the band. You're gonna be on TV."
It's always really fun to play in Omaha because we have so many friends here, and there's always a lot of people come out.
Thanks so much.